Hey, how's it going? So today I thought I would share with you guys a piece of equipment that we use on the homestead often. This is kind of a dual purpose thing. You know, if I have one of the grandbabies, you know, I could easily put one of the kids in here, kind of tote them around the property as we do things. They're both mobile now, so they don't use this quite as often. So I had picked this up from a garage sale. I didn't pay very much for it. Totally intending on using it for parts. I saw that this has some really nice wheels on it, and I actually thought I would take this and turn this into some kind of a chicken tractor, or, you know, use the wheels for part of the chicken tractor, whatever. But anyways, it has good wheels. So, and then we had the grandbabies, and, you know, it worked out great for them. And so now I'm starting to try to repurpose some of the things. And, you know, if this can hold a toddler in it, this could very well hold my tools and that kind of stuff as I'm putzing around the garden. So let me show you how much stuff I can actually get loaded onto this. And you kind of get the idea of how useful this really can be. And then when I'm done with it, I fold it up and I just tuck it away in the shed. But I have this little basket on here that this has got a little clip on it. This lifts the tray up. So I just take my handle to this, stick it in here, and pop this down. So that as I'm going through the garden, picking berries or picking vegetables, I can just pop this right into here. I don't have to worry about it jiggling around. So that works out kind of nice. I lay this back into the recline position because, of course, it gives me more space. Underneath, I can put all kinds of tools. I can put whatever I need, my basket. You know, I keep some twine in here, some sunscreen, bags in case I pick anything up. Typically I put that down below. You know, drink container, utensils, my clippers, a nice little compartment for my phone, pair of gloves. So this is really, you know, not just for kids. It could be really used for a lot of things. All right, so let's get this thing loaded and I'll show you what all I can put on here. I picked up another flat of brassicas. I had gotten all these planted, and my pigs got in the garden, and they ate it all. And the little stinkers come out all smiling and all happy like they've done a good job. So this is round 2 of planting these. I've got some big zinnia plants, or Gerber daisies. Big old flat of zinnias. I'm going to pull this back, set this here. I've got room in the front of my buggy. Put these flowers here. I've got a basket of strawberries, a hanging basket of strawberries. We're going to put this on the back. Guys, look at all that. And there's still plenty of room. I can put more baskets on here, and I can easily take this down to the garden in one trip. All right, guys, so come on along and watch and see how we use this and other ways that we use this to assist us in gardening. So you'll see here, I'm getting ready to go over to this area where we have some, raspberries right in this area, and then right in this area. We are letting this part of the grass grow. We have a lot of clover planted in here. You kind of see the clover in there. And then you can kind of tell there's a path right here. You can kind of see where it gets longer over here. So what we'll do is we'll electric fence all this in, and then we'll bring the pigs out here and we'll let them, you know, spend a few days out here and graze. And you can see that this little stroller, no problem getting through that tall grass. I used to tote a wagon around, and you know, it worked. But boy, is this nice. I mean, these tires don't care. It's like, let's go. Kind of nice here as I'm up into the gooseberry patch. A little bit of blackberries coming in here. And then I just push the cart right into it. Pick my berries. Pop them in the bucket. You can see that gooseberries are starting to ripen. These are really good. They're kind of a taste of maybe a grape. Good for pies. We just normally eat them like this, or I'll cut them in half and freeze dry them. Make good little snacks. So you see we have our cart down into the container garden area. I put these beds. This was last year's bed. Added some strawberries down there. We have 2 beds here that I kind of let go to weeds. I'm going to clean these out today, and what we end up trying to do is fill one of these black containers up every night, and we take those over to the pigs, the chickens, and the ducks and give them a little bit of feed. This is why they call it dirt therapy. So then all they do is I take these pieces like this, I fold them in half or do whatever I need to do to make them fit, and I shove them in the bag. And this little bit of dirt that's on here, it's not going to be a problem for the animals, especially the chickens, the turkeys, and that kind of stuff. They're going to pull little rocks and things out of here that they'll put in their crop, and they'll use that to digest their food. All these minerals and vitamins that are in especially this lamb's quarters, amazing for the animals and for us. You can see how quickly, by just pulling a few weeds, although these are ginormous weeds, but you can see how it doesn't take long to do this, and this will feed, we got 20, I think we got 17 piglets up there. They'll munch on this and pick out what they need, and then whatever they don't eat, the chickens and the turkeys and the ducks will pick through this. So it's a win-win. So you can see how, having a cart like this can be really helpful, especially the older I get. It's harder to get up and off and down that ground. So anything that we can do to make life easier on us, hey, do it. And it's multi-purpose. I have since seen these on trash night. People are getting rid of them, cleaning out their garage. So guys, don't be afraid to stop and look at things that people are throwing away. Especially when you think about, look what I've done with this, because somebody was getting rid of it. I think this one was a garage sale. We've got a couple other ones. I think they're the carts that you pull behind your bikes. I'm always looking for wheels like this because we can use them on the chicken tractors, that kind of stuff. And to buy those wheels, like off Amazon or whatever, they're stupid expensive. People are throwing them away all the time. So just think when you're seeing these things, when you're out driving, how else can I use that? Or can I spray it off, make it clean, clean it up a little bit and give it a second life? All right, guys, I've got a couple more ideas for using this. So I'm going to take you guys along. I'm going to show you these little
What are you doing there?
Taking the garbage out. How you like my wheels?
You got awesome wheels.
Yeah, it's a baby stroller.
Cool.
All right, let's roll. See what we got here? Willow. Basket willow, I believe is what they call it. All right, here's another use for these. I'm carrying flats. I've got one in here. One going long ways. And then on the inside, I've got one growing this way. I've got going this way. So you can see, guys, how, taking something like this that would normally be used for something else and repurposing it, this thing is amazing.